Coach Kevin, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desk for the third game of Epsilon versus London Conspiracy. And if it went anything like the first two, this will be the final time that you come to the desk. I'm Bart, joined by Brandon. And Dignitas' hi-rez, dig_hi-rez, no stars.
No stars.
No stars.
Definitely no stars.
So, thoughts going into game 3?
80
Very few
minutes
thoughts.
total game time.
Yeah. Do you think Epsilon's going to play something a little kind of funky here, have a little fun with it, or you think they got the blood in the water and just going to go for the kill?
I don't know.
What would you do?
What would I do? I mean, if you win both of those games so convincingly, you're not going to full try it.
It's not going to be Ares jungle, but we may see something a little bit more spicy.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I think they're going to go tried and true.
If
they have some things, I don't think they're going to go off color at all.
I think you may see something coming in the solo lane. Maybe Dimi will pick something a little bit off color.
Well, maybe Medusa mid, kind of.
I mean, Medusa mid. But that had the makings of strat in it. I mean, it was
that was a strat. No, it definitely did.
That wasn't them like semi-trolling.
No.
Yeah. I could see Dimi playing Habwa here. He has the best Habwa.
I could see the solo laner and Dimi maybe picking up something a little bit more risky. Maybe a mage solo laner is as far as they will extend.
A wheelish in the jungle as well. That'd be fun.
emilitoo also has a really big uphill. He'll play Xing ADC or Herc ADC. Just to do as well with it.
Sorry about that. London takes second pick here.
Are they going to ban Thor or
after
Circuit?
Taking first pick in the game.
You're giving up Thor or Circuit to adapting here.
Yeah, one or the other. They should probably just let
I think Epsilon's banned Khepri every game. Right?
Okay.
Just because they're like, well, we don't want adapting not getting kills. Can't be having that. They'll take Zeus.
Just they know Thor and Circuit are both open.
That's right, yeah. Both. That's why London Conspiracy left it open, and Epsilon doesn't take the bait. They just take the Zeus.
Right, just like we want this one, you can still pick one of those things. Because if you put it in the solo lane, Dimi's going to handle you.
Cherryo doesn't look too pleased.
At this point, I might even be preparing in my head for...
Okay, they'll just take the Naja Scylla straight out. Naja Xing.
That's
okay.
Good picks.
Well, Epsilon can't counterpick Scylla here. That would just be silly, so they'll give that up. That's fine. London Conspiracy going to go for their pocket strat here versus Epsilon. We'll see if it is enough to net them some kills. Picks back going to Epsilon. You got to think Circuit to deal with the Xing. Or just Anhur. Why not?
Young Bay's like, listen.
yeah, Young Bay's like, back in my day when we didn't have all these ADCs, we all just played Anhur and we liked it.
Heavy hammer on her incoming.
No, get out of here.
Young Bay special. There's the Scylla. I mean, like, there's kind of an anemic roster comparatively, and Epsilon has Zeus and Anhur, not known as the most durable of characters.
Yeah, Anhur's got stopping power, though. That passive.
That's true.
Ooh-wee.
Can do.
Can do.
A Wheelish gets banned. Maybe they heard me.
I wonder why.
Oh, yeah, they have two knockups there. Anhur, Sylvanus.
Yeah, and can Xing be pulled? I guess he can.
Yes, Xing can be pulled.
Oh, yeah.
Scylla can be pulled.
Yeah, Scylla can be pulled from underground.
Yeah,
Scylla and Hades both. There he is. It's Kenneth Ross.
He's like, I don't know how.
Okay, adapting.
Pick a Wheelish, but they got me.
He's like, I don't care. Just pick me whatever. There's like all the junglers are in the pool still. Hunbots, sure, why not? Bots would be a pretty good pickup here, actually. Nice synergy of the Sylvanus and the Zeus. But so is Thor.
Yeah, I mean, Thor just gets him around the map faster.
That's probably what they're trying to figure out is do we pick Thor or Circuit? I think Thor probably has better synergy. Circuit has better carry potential.
Pick for London's going to be Ho Yi.
Okay.
High damage comp so far. Very high.
And they still have yet to probably pick that Guardian. I consider it Xing solo, most likely.
I mean, then again, like what iRaffer did last game. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not iRaffer. That's London. But still, I mean, maybe EmilZy has been, I guess, inspired.
Well, it's the Thor and Hades for the solo lane. So it is a mage.
The old Hades Zeus.
But yeah, it's Hades. They got the brothers.
Actually, man, Hades Zeus a Wheelish would have been something. Because it's like, they're inside. If they dash, pull them back.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. And Osiris, okay?
Oh.
So it is Xing.
To Hades.
Why do you pick Osiris into Hades? Just because he wins the early game? Kind of? He wins like level 1?
I've heard multiple people say it's a good matchup. I don't know myself, obviously, but I've definitely heard people saying, yeah, Osiris into Hades.
There's no good.
Well, it prevents Hades from ever being able to use his dash to apply Blight, right? Because if he does that, you just tether him and then walk him down.
Right, but I mean,
he still has Shroud of Darkness, so.
He just doesn't care, because if you walk him down and do a bunch of damage, then he'll clear the wave and just kill you.
Right, yeah. But, hey, if that's what the pros are saying, that's probably the case. Osiris versus Hades, a favorable matchup for the Osiris. The Killers of Epsilon looking ready here.
No smiles.
No smiles, no one shaking, no one hype. Just ready to put a beating onto these London Conspiracy boys. But they look pretty steel for this one. A lot of face touching going on, but
yeah, EmilZy looks a little shaken.
No.
He's just like, I don't know what to think. I mean, he's trying to bring out the bag of tricks here.
Blake looks a little shaken. Look at him.
I'm sure he's fine.
No, he doesn't look shaken. Look at him. Looks stoked.
London Conspiracy's fearless leader, Young.
Yeah. Well, remember these guys they did the Omen challenge before, so they've played through like the shock belts and the air cannons.
Shock belts.
Yeah, dude. They got electrocuted in that thing.
Oh,
I've seen it all.
Electrocuted.
So have
means they would
Epsilon,
die.
Huh?
So have Epsilon. Both?
Yeah, so have Epsilon. Both of them. Both of them have experienced the Omen challenge.
I'm glad I live in America.
where there's laws against torturing children.
That's why TSM had to get visas, right?
Did you guys see that? Xing has meditation? He's just selling and buying actors. Because, like, at the first second, he bought meditation, sold it, bought blink, sold it, bought meditation, sold it. So
I am a big proponent of all things meditation, but not on Xing Chen.
Okay, so he probably is going to go with the blink. More than likely.
We'll see.
So iRaffer has the combos this time because now he can pull people in the pillars.
Gross.
That's a kill lane, man.
And he's got his level 1 boots as well, so he's looking to get
There's
aggressive.
no real setup for the pull, though. As you have with the Freya banish.
True, but I mean, if
Watch him get a pull off of a disperse.
If they, yeah,
Wow.
that would be real life.
I would pay.
Yeah.
I would watch. Dimi here. I like the fact that he doesn't go into what we've seen a lot of Hades do, and that's go into that Warlock Sash rush in the beginning. He just goes Vamp Shroud, boots, few pots, save a little bit of money. He does 3-2, which means he should have 150 gold in hand right now, meaning he'll get his boots online very, very quickly, or he can be seen to rush into that Mystical Mail, should he wish.
Notably this game, no Zhang Kui pick or ban. Giannis as well.
That's true, yeah. Completely made through both of them. So mid lane not getting as focused. Scylla pick, I think, might be...
Well, Scylla's why, yeah. But
yeah, London Conspiracy's comfort. Got that purple pot Scylla.
With rank 2 boots, actually, no Vamp Shroud.
Yeah, this is what he's been doing all weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
I adore this build.
that helps out the clear a little bit.
It's just like, I don't want Vamp Shroud. I don't care about it. Like, I'm not going to get last hits anyway. I might as well just get my boots online and try to kill people.
And yeah, and you're not going to be fighting these mid camps versus the Zeus Thor. They're going to be trading at best. And it looks like on the left side they will get that trade.
I'm not a big proponent right now of Scylla, but I think like in this scenario, it's a good idea. Considering his other mid laners haven't worked, might as well go back to the thing he's done well with this weekend.
Oh, that's big. Wow. This is trouble. This is big trouble for Cherryo. Spin to win.
Has
detonate as well.
Detonate?
He's going to sash, but yeah, detonate is there, and down he will go. Yammyn hits level 3 as that engagement begins, and it's enough to get the detonate. First blood once again to Epsilon.
If Cherryo would have gotten out of that by using the Sash's immunity to stop the detonate, that would have been incredible. But I mean, Yammyn's not going to fall for such a cheap trick. Yammyn's like, I will save this detonate and auto-attack you until you are out of range for anything, and then I will kill you. And that's exactly what he did. He was guaranteed that kill. And first blood onto a Nasha is something that you pretty much never want to see.
Yeah, the thing is with this Scylla Nasha comp is they like to roam together, and the first person they see is they'll just ult him and Scylla ulti and kill him. But right now, if you put Nasha behind, you can actually engage onto Nasha and force him to ulti, because he'll be like, well, I have to ulti something before I die, otherwise it's just wasted. And then Scylla probably won't be near for the setup, and it's a wasted Nasha ulti, and you can kill him after he lands.
Well, you're seeing what Renz was pointing out earlier, playing out here. Osiris, having his way
and
with Dimi.
Turn around.
Yeah, but still having, I mean, he won the first 4 or 5 waves.
Right now he's level 4
pushed
and he
3,
doesn't
4
care
minions into
anymore.
towers. But yeah, now Hades, level 4, it starts getting bad. Level 7, it ends. Like,
Yeah,
it's all over there.
Even, I would say level 6
maybe
is
6,
where it
yeah.
ends.
I mean, once you get level 4 Devour Souls, like, you can't fight Hades.
I don't even think you need it. Level 3 is fine. Can we actually
level 1
hover
is enough,
on
honestly.
Devour Souls? You see that healing. And remember, it's up to 3, so it's going to give you a pretty insane burst.
Yeah, that's... Hades does work, certainly.
Oh, nice walk down by Zashu. Decent damage that time. Dimi still has the wave to reheal. And there you can see it, the detonated damage and the healing. And just, how do you deal with it?
I'll have you know that the detonation damage was, like, halved as the game launched. Like, right when the game launched, Hades was winning, like, 70% of his games. Because with an influx of new players, Hades and Anubis are exceptionally good at low levels of play.
Right.
And, yeah, so
Wasn't
Hades
it
damage...
just for minions?
Basically, when Hades was, like, unplayed, he got nerfed. And it's one of the few times that the game has been balanced around new players, because Hades was, like, seriously winning, like, 75-80% of his games.
Yeah, because someone would walk into the wave and they would literally get one shot.
Yeah, they would die.
TV actually has a video on YouTube. He's like, watch this nonsense. And he one-shot someone in Joust at, like, level 7. It was awesome.
Okay, Xing going to use the ultimate here. He's going to find emilitoo. This is good for London Conspiracy. They're going to get him locked down into the Suns, and there's a return kill from London Conspiracy in the lane. But back to the mid, where it's going to be... Oh, Naja's up there somewhere in those clouds. Downey will come back down. No Scylla ultimate to set up. Hades ultimate pillar back, and he's going to be good for a kill onto the jungler of London Conspiracy. Epsilon returns.
Dude, every single time London makes a play and gets a kill, someone dies.
I wonder who did Naja ulti there? No one.
Zeus.
Half HP, that's the thing. Put Naja behind and then the combo won't work anymore.
Exactly. I mean, level 5 Nasha is not known to kill people. Right, level 9 Nasha sets, or level 5 sets people up, and I mean, Scylla was not walking in there adapting, just ran him out of town.
Great.
Was it a red pot start for Cherryo?
No.
I don't think so, yeah, because he boost one. Yeah, no, it wasn't. That's good, at least, with his 2 deaths early on in the game. But a kill on to Shaggyshenk. And once upon a time, Shaggyshenk, we've seen him carry some games from some
that was a name we said a lot.
Yeah, Shaggyshenk had definitely fell off pretty hard after his initial showing.
Well, I mean, even at the beginning of this team, it seemed like a superstar team. You know, it had Snakeskin and Suntouch and Shaggy, and like just that core 3 was like, wow, this team could go places. But honestly, I think the replacements have been better. I mean, Zashu has been playing, I think, 2 Snakeskins levels. Cherryo has been performing, if not better than Suntouch. I mean, the squad has done a lot. It's just like Shaggyshenk hasn't been showing up the way that we would have expected him to at the beginning of the split, where we're like, that guy is a god. And now it's like, Shaggy is very good.
Right. It was funny listening to iRaffer just before this game was kind of talking about how much he was enjoying playing the support role, and was kind of poking some fun at Cherryo, saying that they kind of been talking about it. And Cherryo's like, yeah, man, like it used to be so great. I used to just die and like it wouldn't matter. And now like I die as a jungler and like the game starts getting all like topsy turvy and it comes hard to get back. It's like, man, I miss just like being able to die and team be like, okay, it's just a support, no big deal.
Renz, why don't you give us a little bit of insight into the Hunters? Just give us a little comparison between the two.
That's a hard one, actually. They're both really good players, obviously. Right now, Shaggy has the advantage. Was it the first one? No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
second blood.
Yeah, okay. Would have been a really big advantage.
Oh, they want this bad. Yeah. Sun's going to be used, pulled back in. Sylvanus knock-up, spin to win, but can't fight in the Suns is adapting.
Wow.
They're going to get snatched up by Xing, but here comes the Anhur, who's going to miss the pillar stun and a few in-hands, and that's going to be enough as Naja's coming in. Sash should be good on to 1 here. Scylla trying to make it in as well. Sash goes into the Desert Fury. Anhur, nice play, but emilZy will be able to re-engage. There is the ultimate combination, and boom goes the dynamite, but Yammyn going to be able to avoid the crush damage. There's his ultimate. Knockback is Cherryo. By the Anhur, doesn't get the ring off. Yammyn with a kill, adapting, gets the kill in time. Still playing for his emilitoo, just trying to zone so they can get their mid laner out. No one has mana.
Every time. It's every time London makes a play, it gets turned around on them. It's every single time. Epsilon has just not allowed them to make a statement yet. Everything has to be the last word for Epsilon.
It was so close to emilitoo dying there, too. If he got hit by that root, he was dead. but instead, sidestep God. Hits D, gets out.
That 180 turnaround with that chain lightning, just enough damage for adapting to get the kill.
Let's go for there.
That's a Wingblade.
Always
Naja.
Pretty
just
common.
to run down people. If they
Bart's off a Talus. That's what happened. Is Bart's like, why is he building attack speed?
I was thinking Witchblade. No, of course, it's the Wingblade. It's the common state build up. That item's so cheap. It doesn't really set off your Deathbringer or your penetration timing too much. So
it's 1850. You get cooldown reduction. You get health for survivability.
By far the most overstated item in the game.
Oh yeah. By a mile.
Still not picked up that much.
Which is crazy. I mean, I think the big problem right now with the item is the fact that Spirit Robe and Mail of Renewal cap your CDR out.
There is no big problem with that item.
I mean,
that item is amazing.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. It's a little harder to build into, I guess, with Mail of Renewal primarily being the culprit there.
15% CDR. You know, it speaks to people.
But it's like 2/3 of the cost of the Mail of Renewal is
close to it. Yeah.
Is the Winged Blade. So why is it not Winged Wand still?
What? Wait, because they wanted to make the blade tree, and that's I guess the only place they could have fit it. So we don't have a wand tree. Man, Sleepiest had a rod, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Winged Wand. It just rolls off the tongue. It's better than Winged Blade.
It looks cool though. It looks way cooler than the Winged Wand.
It does, yeah. Winged Wand was just kind of like a weird totem.
iRaffer dodges and sends his own pullback, says Cherryo.
Wow.
Let me show you something real quick.
I don't know about this Scylla ulti.
Although, it's enough. There it is. Scylla going to get the kill with the crush as it detonates. Cherryo's going to follow though the return kill from adapting. Xing will scoop up 1. But that just puts iRaffer in position for a nice route, and away he will run. Should be a disengage here from Epsilon. I don't think they want to continue fighting this, but still the return kill.
Do you see emilitoo? He gets the mark of the Golden Crow on him when he's at half health, and he turns around and starts fighting.
It's just a matter of time here before Adapting starts blowing up aero, I think. It kind of like pins Scylla into a position for some time while she sets up for that ultimate. And if, Thor ults on top of her, obviously won't get the stun, but stopping power is there.
Cherryo's getting handled too. He's 0-4. He's level 9. And Adapting just ticked into 11.
It just looked like Epsilon was very, very ready for this strat.
Yeah. I mean, they're like, whatever, Zeus can die. We're fine with that. We can answer back.
And maybe there is some insight that we saw earlier in the gank attempt on the left lane as to why they picked up the Anhur. That long duration CC immunity for the Anhur on Desert's Fury is pretty good at handling Naja gank rotations.
Those 40 damage hits.
That's it.
They don't seem like that big of a deal until you get
Live
hit
and die
16
as
times.
Hades. I mean, that is Hades in a nutshell right there. Can you hit your in-hands? All the rest of it, anyone can, press 2 and then 3 and clear the wave instantly, right? But it comes down to, can you do 160 damage per wave with in-hands?
I think that was more than 160.
And that one was there, but I mean, it takes, you want to hit like at least 4 or 5 probably per. That's a great route.
Oh, wow, Raffer.
Nice stun.
Big time route.
Yeah, Ricochet hits, but
Didn't get anything. Yeah, nice route by Raffer to close it. To make a bigger distance.
What?
Naja sold off that wing blade.
No, it's
Adventurer's
the new
blade.
one. It's the new one.
Oh, that's it. I thought that was a short sword, and I was like, oh,
It
no.
does look like it.
Shout out to AJ.
I guess that icon kind of hard to tell what it is.
No, it's Adventurer's Blade.
It looks like a short sword.
It's Adventurer's Blade.
It's similar,
He
but
just wants to go on an adventure, Bart. Also, I'm really surprised Dimi didn't just ult and bring Zashu into the tower to force the ultimate and then chase with the dash.
He wouldn't have killed him though, probably.
Sure.
Emerald Talisman
He could
is
have
on
pushed
the
him
line.
out, though.
Yeah, but Dimi's been so successful in rotations. If I was him, I'd be saving everything for that
That's fair.
triple kill that's coming your way. Speaking of triple kill, it would happen here at the Gold Fury. The
Wait.
teams are doing some counter warding.
Is Zashu leveling Sickle? Can we actually check out Zashu's leveling order over on the right side?
Yes.
Yeah, full Sickle. That did a lot of damage. Usually you'll see a lot of tethers, but I guess because it can be broken so easily that Dimi's just like
fear is
walking
very
away
good
from it.
against it.
Yeah. That Sickle did a lot of damage.
Well, 10.5 minutes into this one, 5 for 4 in favor of Epsilon. They have a bit of gold as well. Up into the air goes Kenneth, looking to the solo lane.
Oh, Zashu is
He
not
knows,
ready
I
for
think.
this.
Yeah, he.
Oh,
Yeah, he saw it coming. Adapting still will block off his path back to the lane, making him lose a couple of creeps here as they'll push it into the tower. Naja rotating over, but Naja just no threat. Double recall.
no teleport ready for 30 seconds, though. This rotation could be really big. This is going to allow Epsilon now to rotate over to the Gold Fury for free, given the fact that Hades could immediately run back if he'd want to. And you'll notice he's not hardcore pushing into the right side. They are going into the mid camps, which means he's gesturing towards it, but Gold Fury's still available.
Yeah, I mean there's just not much to say here. I mean it's passive farming until the kills break out, and it's been London Conspiracy on the aggression with Epsilon with just follow up. And they've just been counter initiating, and all things told, though, this game is the closest so far. I mean, London Conspiracy is definitely getting better game over game, but will they find a win in time?
Well, I think the aggression is key, right? They have to be the ones to keep setting the pace here.
Oh, they know the ultimate's down.
Oh, Zashu's in trouble.
Double tap didn't hit though.
Yeah,
He's
and the
fighting
tether's
it.
gonna
That
force him
tether
back.
was good.
Nice done by Zashu there. He's going to make it his way out with his life.
Adapting's like, you could have healed me too, man. Or he probably said nothing.
London Conspiracy is going to move forward. Let's take a listen to London Conspiracy comms. As it looks like they're going to find a kill here, and if they can transition into a Gold Fury.
I've got Yammyn beats. I'm
Is he low?
stoning Yammyn.
Good
I'm
job,
stoning
good job.
Yammyn. I'm stoning Yammyn. Yammyn
Fine,
went down.
fine,
Yammyn
fine.
beats down.
Can we look for
Yammyn
gold?
beats-
Can we look for gold?
Yeah. Look for it. Fall is down red.
Is the ult up?
Full to me and left, it's gonna be up about now.
Can we secure this with the...
So
I'm
Thor
gonna
ult
use
is
my
gonna be up. Thor ult is gonna be up. Hold it.
Back out.
Yeah, I can teleport
Good
in
fall,
sec.
good fall.
He hammered out.
I'm gonna fall.
Jason.
Get him.
I have a
I'm going
slow
back
in
and
1 second.
teleport.
Slow down.
teleporting. I'm back and I'm teleporting.
I don't have
so
anything.
Sadie.
I don't have anything.
Teleporting gold, keep fighting, teleporting gold.
I
gonna
can't
go around.
come. I can't come.
I'm behind them.
I'm really
Thor's
low.
here,
I'm really
Thor's
low. I got it back. I got it back.
Back out.
I'm backing.
I'm backing.
As long as they don't get gold, no, it's fine.
I missed, my bad.
Let's
throw
beats down.
Get out.
I'm just gonna back off.
Virgin now. Good job.
The Adapt King. I mean, what can you say? Dodging literally everything, baiting them into Yammyn, forcing the reset onto the Gold Fury. I mean, that was London's fight. Like, they found a really good pick on the iRaffer, and they net nothing.
Yeah, I mean that's that. I mean they couldn't win the 4v5 with the Thor ultimate. They tried to chase Adapting. He hits a really nice stun there actually. I think it hit 3 and split the team, made that chase a little raunchy, and then
Did
yeah,
he
that
hit
sidestep.
I think
it only hit
Naja.
Cherryo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he
Did it only hit Naja?
It seemed like he hit 3 though. The way
Well,
they
it forced
were-
them all to run around it. Really,
Yeah.
was the point there. It slowed him down, and then really it was a sidestep on the Xing Chen that was the hot play there.
Also, Yammyn's clear is strange. He throws the chain lightning first, right, which is good, and then throws the shield and like doesn't pulse it, just like walks away. I like that a lot. Super mana efficient.
Zone him. Zones it out nicely too. Warlock Sash done for Scylla.
Not quite yet for adapting. Let's see Golden Hand. He shouldn't be too far behind him, estimating 800 to 900 gold here.
Adapting. Yammyn.
Yammyn.
Wow, he was 850.
I was like, adapting
He
to a
spent a
Warlock
lot
Sash?
of
That's awesome.
gold into actives.
Yeah,
Beats
I
and
mean,
ages too.
he needed both of them
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, he's only died once, which is well played by him, because they have Naja and Scylla ulted him a lot. And only dying once to that is well played by
Look
him.
at this guy. He's like, oh, you don't have a lot of mana. I will jump at you haphazardly.
Yeah, and they Naja is just not a very big threat, I don't think. I think the Anhur's high enough level now that it's unlikely that Naja does much to him.
Both
Because of
teleports
Fury.
are going to be up for this, so the solo laners could rotate at their whim. You'll actually see Dimi backing here as he's getting kind of worked in the lane. Zashu has had a really good mid game in the laning phase.
Well, what do you say we take another listen to London Conspiracy here, as it looks like Epsilon's going to force a fight at the Gold Fury.
I'm gonna send you.
And it's just pulling it.
On my way, I've hit you for my
It's
head now.
80. It's 80. Just back out. Still kind of on it. I'm on adapting.
I think they're committing.
I think they're committed. No, not.
I got outplayed. He's 1 HP.
But get out then. Get out then.
It's really
I'll
low.
be really good
I'll
fight.
be
Good
used
fight.
there.
I'm gonna go.
Fold.
Cool, done.
He missed.
Full ammo, still full.
Oh, he beats.
Full beat.
Dead
Full
me.
beat.
Dead me.
First really low. Good job.
Zeus
They're coming in.
beats
They're coming in.
and
They're
a
coming in.
beat.
Root
Rest
him. Never mind, I missed. He hit him.
Nice,
nice.
Well done, Zeus.
I'm getting really poked. Hey, this is fuck.
Nice.
Well done.
I'm getting out.
Anna,
I need to back.
Hades
Hades
fine,
back.
yeah.
Just run, check it. Just run. Nice.
Nice
Good
job.
job. Hades all down.
Keep running.
I'm
Just
up
waste
in
time.
time. Up in
Waste
time.
time.
I'm out.
Running, boys.
I'm out. Good job.
Just run to mid.
So, on zoom.
He's gonna dash over. Mid camps. Just keep running. Yeah. Good job.
That's fine. 3v3.
Finally, a positive engagement for London Conspiracy. I think the first team fight they've won so far in this set.
I was 3-3, wasn't it?
That's a win.
Yeah, yeah, against Epsilon.
Well, they killed adapting.
It's basically a deicide and FG.
Well, it was only a 3v3 because Dimi soloed Zashu before the fight.
Yeah, considering it was a 4v5, that was really nice by LC to still make it a 3-for-3. I would have wondered if Zashu didn't die, how that fight would have went.
Also, I mean, I want to. It's just worth pointing out as well that after Dimi kills Zashu, he waits like 2 waves to pour it in. He waited like a solid 45 seconds before he poured it in. He got poured in way earlier.
He got the tower though. Did he? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got the tier 1 instead.
Looks like one of the 2 creeps was taken by the London Conspiracy, and even trade over on the left camps. Right camp's about to spawn. Scylla with the rotation. She'll find resistance here as both adapting and Yammyn rotate in to try to take it away.
Nope.
What's going on at goal? I saw Sylvanus and Xing like slapping each other.
Counter wards.
Yeah.
Yeah, the counter ward extravaganza.
This vision fight should belong to Epsilon in the end.
Yeah, Yammyn and adapting.
LC have 2 really good sentries right now. Epsilon have 2 sentries on them, but so do LC. So LC have the upper hand at the vision battle right now.
It does look like one. No, that won't reach both. Never mind. I was going to say one counter, maybe it'll get both of those. But
it's going to be hard for them, though, to rotate into these vision fights, because remember, Yammyn is the one with the sentry ward, which means if they go in to try to clear, they're going to catch a really gnarly chain lightning. And that's where you have to be afraid of Zeus.
The counter ward game?
Right, when it's just like 2 or 3 people poking each other and he has the opportunity to get 3 stacks on a 1 person immediately, that's where he starts to really hurt.
London Conspiracy keeping it very close here. Only about 300 gold separating these teams. Will they deal Epsilon their 2nd loss of the split here in the postseason?
All signs point to maybe.
Yeah.
I do think LC have a better late game though, with Scylla and Hui, even Xing Chen. And then Epsilon have Anhur and Sylvanus and Hades, which are kind of meh late
They all
game.
fall. Thor falls off for that matter, yeah.
In the end game either.
Epsilon's going to go ahead and start up the Gold Fury. This one looking pretty free for them.
They got detonate.
I guess let's take a listen to their comms as the fight breaks out. It's Epsilon, 18 minutes in.
Osiris in the back.
I'm ulting. I'm on.
Osiris in the back. Osiris freaking on.
I walled 2 years, Scylla.
Nice.
Body blocking, body blocking, body blocking.
Nice, Yammyn. Let's go, Yammyn. Me and Yammyn can clean up. Me and Yammyn can clean up.
Rooting him, rooting him.
Yeah, no, no,
Miss,
mana.
Miss.
Do you have anything?
I'm trying to pull. He's dead. Have Scylla here.
Nice.
Let's go.
Push mid.
Gold.
Or? Gold?
Go with fire, go with fire, go with
Gold,
fire.
gold,
Give them.
gold.
Gold,
No,
gold,
gold.
gold. No, just go. You don't need to. I'm
You can
back.
start pushing me up mid if you want, Kenneth. Oh, you understand.
I'll push mid.
Sorry, I was holding tab.
I don't really have mana, so.
Okay, your call. I'm gonna go push that shit though.
Yeah.
Good job, Yammyn.
Well played, guys.
They're all still dead. They're just spawning right now.
Well, it was 8-8.
Yeah, now 13-8 for Epsilon here. They'll take the Gold Fury, and looks like they'll also get this Tier 1 here. Reds was pointing that out as that Tier 1 was pushing in, that they probably should have taken Tier 1 first and then Gold Fury, but it works out nonetheless.
Do you remember, Bart? It was like a minute and a half
300
ago
gold.
where you said it was 300 gold.
Yeah,
And
now
now
all
it's
of a sudden
4K.
4K. Win a team fight, the Gold Fury, and a Tier 1 tower. It's a good way to get ahead in, well, any game, but Smite especially.
It's gonna be really rough for LC to come back from this. If you look at the damage, Scylla actually really far back. Xing out-damaging here by quite a bit. Not what you want to see for a Scylla, of course.
Well, we haven't seen Aero really hitting anything outside of the Naja setup.
Yeah, that was important to note. The Scylla ulti completely missed last fight. Didn't get anyone. Maybe he missed from the Naja ulti. I'm not sure if like the combo just didn't work out there. This is quite funny though. emilitoo like missing his auto attacks purposely on FG just to bait LC,
Ooh,
thinking that they're
heavenly
on fire.
pop there.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah.
He's feeding himself.
Sometimes
He's feeding himself. Impale should kill him. Yeah.
Oh my god. And then he just ate 2 ultimates. He's going to eat his third. He forced 4
dead. Yeah,
inside of his
okay.
Aegis. I mean, that was 100% worth. Taking someone off the board and eating 4 ultimates for his team to clean up. Here comes Zeus and Hades. Zashu forced out the final ult of the team.
Unlike Conspiracy, handling that pretty well, though. I mean, they don't take too much damage from that combination of ultimates there. They'll hold their Tier 2 for what it's worth. Maybe just a little bit of impatience from emilitoo.
By the way, have you noticed Epsilon has banned Khepri every single game?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, they don't want Adapting to not get a kill at some point. I mean, like, can you imagine how sad that would make him? It's like, oh man, I didn't get that kill.
I didn't get that 1 out of the 17.
I'm
that
sitting
sure
in my
I'll get.
base now.
It's 5,
Screw you guys,
1
I'm
and
going
5
home.
right now. 10 of 14 puts him the highest participation in the game, which is, I guess, normal, right? Like, how can you be surprised that Adapting is riding the top of the charts? Player damage as well, 3K above, or 2.5K above Zeus, pretty cleanly. Zeus also beating Zashu by about 7 damage. It's not even close, man.
And once again, maybe not quite the same performance we've seen in the first 2 games, but Dimi playing a pretty solid Hades here.
he
Looks
in
like they're going
range?
to find
Not
this
yet.
kill. Not in range
Good
for the
wall, though.
ultimate. And, oh, nice. Little juke shoes by Zashu there as well.
He doesn't have his ultimate.
When did he use his ult?
I don't know
Dimi
why.
must have forced it out.
Yeah, Dimi must have forced it earlier on, and they
And it
still
must
got
have
that
been a
kill
missed
overall.
call, because Adapting backed off.
Cherryo takes way too much damage. He's going to ult the Thor here as
Scylla
the
close?
Scylla's
Scylla
rotating
is
in.
there.
Not
Nice
enough.
Aegis.
Yeah, off the mark there with the timing, unfortunately. For Aero, getting poked out pretty well as Cherryo. EmilZy is here to try to hold it out. There's 2 members pushing up the left side as well
He
for
just
Epsilon.
won't heal Adapting. I don't know why, but Dimi just like won't heal Adapting. That's the 3rd time. Like, he's been running towards the wave. He's like, no, stay back. I got this.
He did heal him there at the speed buff.
Maybe he had no choice.
Probably true, yeah.
Here comes the kill attempt onto Hui. It's the pull coming up from
Beads.
iRaffer. Gets his beads nice and
Impale
easy.
is down, though.
Yeah, if he leaps, he dies,
Ooh.
right? There's the ultimate. There's combination. Disperse.
Yeah,
We'll
he's
follow
dead,
this one
yeah.
up. Doesn't matter. He'll leap right back in place. emilitoo perfectly happy to tank this tower up. He'll heal it right back with that Devo's Gauntlet. In comes Adapting, and out goes Adapting.
Naja sped up
Oh.
actually because of the pillar. Barely missed.
Right, yeah, the pillar slow actually procced the wing blade.
Oh, this could be good. If Zashu's able to find this kill on Anhur on the backside, he should be able to follow up with a couple more. Here comes the rest of the team.
wall shut down Nasha ult!
Yeah, the wall stops the Naja ultimate there, Adapting. Once again, showing off those skills. Here comes the big Pillar of Agony to hold 2 in place. Still going down as emilitoo. Fight continuing here. Zeus, he's taking some poke, and he's pretty far out of position. The re-engagement now. Zeus
Nice,
ultimate this
Zeus
time on
ulti.
the mark. It's going to hit 2. Aero going to die to Chain Lightning.
Got
It looks
him.
like yes, indeed. Cherryo will sash dust, but it won't be enough. 3 stacks are there. Just needs to refresh it 1 time. Detonate won't be enough to kill. I don't believe he won't
No,
have it
no
back
way.
up. Either way, EmilZy looks like he's dead to rights. He's going to pop out that Xing ultimate
Jump away.
and then throw him in the direction he needs to go. But nope, there's the re-engage from Adapting.
Hammer is down, but he's got speed buff. He's fine.
And yeah, there it is. Adapting. Picks up a 6th.
Nothing to do, man. Like, they've gotten 2 kills for Epsilon's last 10. They've lost every objective fight they've tried to push. There just doesn't seem to be an answer. And now that these Aegises are coming online, like, they don't even get this Nasha Scylla combo off.
You saw them already tilting a little bit there. I mean, they didn't execute in the last engagement, right?
Because Naja ulti missed because of the Thor wall.
No, I'm sorry. On to adapting.
Like
he got the Aegis out before the I'm a monster hit, which it shouldn't happen, right? It's possible that there's no frames there. You have a chance.
If you completely do it right, there's no way you can Aegis out of it or anything.
Considering what we've seen out of professional players in terms of ability to synchronize, for example, a raw snipe on a Nemesis Fist of the Gods stun, like it's definitely doable. I mean, that's just nerves.
Training wheels.
Yeah,
love it. But I mean, it's adapting also, like, is the reason they're going to tilt. I mean, what he did with that Thor wall to stop the Nasha ult,
that
he clearly read it.
You're so pissed about that as well. Like, did he really just wall my Nasha ulti?
I think my favorite part about this third match is definitely this Anhur pick for emilitoo. I just love the way that he's playing it. He's playing such a bully on this Anhur.
So aggressive as well.
No.
Yeah, that's a dead Xing 10.
Nice CC chain.
Desert Fury is good. Not to mention how good Desert Fury is against Naja.
Epsilon has
really
just made
fight.
Xing Chen look mortal. I think that's what the big thing is to me from this set.
Oh, this is going to be another kill here.
That's big.
Oh, I'm a monster going to hit 3, but not going to find any kills.
Would have killed emilitoo if he didn't Aegis.
Naja ring toss nearly does the work there, but it doesn't matter. All but 1 dead. Aero, he's going to try to pop that crush in time.
Yeah. Look at iRaffer.
iRaffer way in the back there.
He actually blinked back there to make sure he was ready to cover the option.
What's the play here, Renz? Phoenix or
back and
multiple tier
fire.
twos?
They don't have a minion wave in quite some time, and you see they're taking a long time here to do this tower. So back and fire.
Back and fire.
Let's see golden hand. Yeah,
plenty.
Wow.
1,700 a piece at least there. Items coming out notably here. You have the Brawler's Beat Stick for the Thor. Rabbit-a-Hootie nearly completed by the Ra. Pestilence on its way from iRaffer, or maybe a Heartward Amulet. 16,500 experience, 10k gold. It's all over but the fat lady.
What you need to, I think, realize at home is that 10,000 gold lead didn't exist before that last fight because they left that fight with basically 10,000 gold in hand.
Adapting, you're good, but I don't know if you're this strong. Here comes the rest of the team to help him out.
I don't know about using Zeus ulti here. They're probably just scared of LC contesting. Yeah.
Well, let's take a listen to the Epsilon comms and see what they're going to do with this Fire Giant buff.
I'm gonna
65 I can heal you on blue buff. Oh, here. Never mind. I can heal you on speed.
I did not do that.
Heal.
Yo, what the hell is he doing? Yeah, I'm here.
Ult and 50. We shouldn't fight.
On it.
Let's just wait 50. We can
We can
siege
get-
though. We
we
can
can get
siege.
this
You can push.
Let's get both
Go
the
back,
right?
safe way,
Yeah,
safe way,
both are
Dimi.
I got rolled when I'm back too.
Accept it.
You'll get tier 2s and back.
Pushing mid up, I guess. I'm going for right. Going for right. I'm gonna push the wind wave. Watch
Whoever's
out.
range can push this.
I'm melee, man. Going to see how I play.
Oh,
what
okay,
the? Nash behind us.
Not just what the hell?
I have no
They're going,
beads.
they're
I
going.
have no beads.
Look, watch out! Watch out! Watch
I
out!
have no
Watch out!
beads.
Back up
Get
then.
out!
Careful.
You need to get out.
Get
Get out!
out.
Get out!
I'm
Get
dead.
out!
He missed
Scylla,
the
Scylla.
Scylla. He missed the Scylla.
Just
We
run!
got
Just run!
ult and 8.
Just run! Just run!
Get
Just
out.
run!
I had no beads for this.
I had no beads either.
It's
We should
okay.
They're pushing mid. I got ult here. I got ult.
Let them
Maybe
have it!
it's,
Let them have it! Let them have it! Let them have it!
They're out. diving. They're diving.
I don't
You
care.
should be
Let them
fine. You
have
should be
it.
fine. You should be fine.
I'm
You should be fine. Oh, you have a lot of damage though.
I'm coming.
I'll
We can
take
turn now.
I'll
We
take
can go
it.
them now.
Dude,
We
I got
can
ult, I got
defend. We can
ult.
dive. We can defend.
Are you
can just
sure?
blink
Are you
in.
sure? It's
Yes.
3v5. Scylla.
Go,
Yeah,
watch out!
roll,
Watch out!
Nash,
I'm
Nash
ulting.
down.
I'm ulting. Go in! Go in! Go in! Go in!
Go in at me.
Look at Osiris in the back.
They're over here on me in the back.
Osiris missed ult. Watch out.
Cyrus Uzel, Shaggy.
You're alone,
chain,
you're
big
alone,
chain.
Kenneth. You're alone, Kenneth. Nice, Kenneth. They're here.
I'm gonna
Super
take-
low, super low.
Two one shot.
Coming! Coming!
Two
Right
one
there,
shot.
right there,
Maybe
right
two
there.
shot. Go no ult. Osiris no ult. Good job, bro.
He's here. Super low.
I'm
Yeah,
rushing! I'm
yeah,
rushing!
yeah.
I'm rushing!
Five.
He jumped. He jumped. He's there.
I'll catch him!
ICP,
I'll catch him! I full CDR! I full CDR!
He must have gone. He's there.
It's over here! It's over here! I got him! No problem.
I'm pushing mid.
He's dead.
Just trap him. Good job.
I'm back.
I'll take a 5
I'm
for 2
coming. I'm
minutes.
coming from mid.
I mean, the fight was actually going really well for London. You saw Adapting go to push the wave. They rushed down emilitoo perfectly. They picked up Dimi right after iRaffer. But somehow Adapting fights 2 people by himself, winds up killing one of them, sending him back to the base. In the back line, Yammyn is just
another 2 after that.
handling everything. And then, what can you do?
What's scary is that wasn't even really a very clean initiation. That Zeus ultimate was kind of off the mark for where the stun from Thor came out.
Speaking of Thor.
Oh, there is a Scylla ultimate available. And that one there's the perfect execution we're looking for. Second, tons of damage coming out. But Cherryo will go down before his damage come out. And the re-initiation from Adapting. Let's check out yet another one. It's going to be just an Osiris remaining to defend these Phoenixes. And he finds himself in a tough spot as well as he's getting chain CC'd by iRaffer. Ultimate is not available for Zashu either to make it out his way out of this one. Down he will go. Yammyn just going to kite him. He's going to try to run back to the base. There's the stun. The detonate coming soon as well. Oh, ultimate comes
just
back
leave
up
him
just
now,
in time.
I would say, and go Phoenix.
No, this is Adapting. He's going to run.
Yeah, Adapting is like, I need this kill. This is why we ban Kepri.
And got him.
Look, that teleport couldn't have been any perfect. The way that he teleported and hit that max range ultimate, he's 12-1-11.
Good. Great googly moogly. 23
Can
of
they
31.
end from this, actually? 10 seconds on...
They're pushing 2 Phoenixes.
Yeah, they're not gonna end this. Okay.
No, but
No,
I mean,
they
like,
can't
they're
end.
getting 2 Phoenixes for this. It's actually mind-boggling, because there has never been a point in time in Smite where I have seen teams qualifying for a LAN the way that these teams are, you know, trying to go to Worlds and be so just segregated from skill.
No one's playing Epsilon's level right now, I don't think, anywhere. I mean, I think that Cloud9 probably... I don't know. Did they lose in 4? Did they lose in 5 to Epsilon? I mean, I think they could take some games, but...
Not consistently enough to beat them.
I don't
Right
think
now.
anyone's beating Epsilon. Not consistently.
Fire Giants up in 40 as they take another Gold Fury. 16,000 as London, I guess, breaks the 30-minute mark. It feels like when they call the people from the audience to fight the wrestlers, stay in the ring for 3 minutes, win $1,000, right? That's kind of like where we're at right now.
Yeah.
It's like, you broke 30 minutes, you get a W.
Yeah, can you make it 35? Well, Fire Giant coming back up shortly. You'll see the boys of Epsilon fall back and start making their way over.
32,600 damage.
80 minutes of total game time just passed, Brandon.
Oh.
I know, you were right. You almost had it.
Almost.
I just hope Zeus doesn't ulti fire this time.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do it again.
No.
By the way, look at this build coming out from Adapting. The only thing that stands out is he hasn't built any magical defense, and the only way he's dying is if he gets hit by a monster.
He's got Aegis, right?
You better hope he's got that Aegis, though.
It's just the raw HP out of the Hide of the Dimi line is probably sufficient, to be honest with you.
It's only
How
like
far ahead there.
200, though.
Hide?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Didn't we nerf
Yeah,
that?
not that much HP, I think. Mainly physical protection. Like
Yeah, we
80 or something.
nerfed that. a
Oh,
while
we did
back.
nerf it, that's right.
While back.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
80
You should
physical
have like
protection.
400.
Yeah, it did. It had a lot.
But still, I mean, that's still the most effective physical protection you can get in the
That's
total
true.
health against physical.
Which means the Nasha ult won't bring him that low.
Indeed. Lotus! No, Poly. It's like, is that Lotus Crown? No way, they don't have a healer. Polynomicon. Picked up there by Zeus, because hey, why not? You got the Ratatouille, it's going to hurt. It's going to hit for about 300.
Yeah, it can hurt a lot. I think this is actually a really good place for it, too, because he's been boxing a ton.
Actually, wouldn't mind the Lotus Crown this game for the Sylvanus. About 10 minutes ago.
So Sylvanus Lotus Crown is so underrated.
Yeah, why don't we see that more often, Renz? What's wrong with the Lotus Crown?
I think he just wants to be as tanky as possible, bait out all the stuff, and still be totally fine.
Yeah, I guess if you're building the Heart Ward or the Sovereignty, right, you're kind of picking up that protection aura.
Yeah, I mean,
Lotus Crown would
Lotus
be
Crown definitely is really, really good. On Sylvanus, it works really well, of course.
Especially where he built Hide of the Urchin. He's like trying to play for that, you know, for that 25 damage or that 20 stacks.
Yeah.
Epsilon looking to break the base here. Enough of us. Let's hear their comms as they look to take out London Conspiracy in 3 straight.
The Scylla's low, Scylla's low.
Kill him, Yammyn.
We're going Xing, we're going Xing. Going in.
Phoenix,
End,
Phoenix and
end.
end. Just end. They still have Scylla, I
Just
think.
end.
And Asha.
We have Zeus ult, right? We have Zeus ult,
I'm
right?
standing for an Asha.
No, I open.
That's Nasha,
Cancel
skid the
that.
Nasha.
I'm on Titan, guys.
And
The sun's still dropping, but it doesn't matter. The game is over. Epsilon defeats London Conspiracy in 3 straight.
You know, I think the safe analysis going in with this is going to be a 3-0, but I think everyone in the room wanted to see at least a chink in the armor in this team, and there's nothing.
Well, I know that Fnatic was definitely hoping that someone would find a way to beat Epsilon.
Now they have to do it themselves.
Yeah, now they potentially have to do it themselves as they move into their Paradigm match coming up next. But yeah, this one, yesterday in North America and even day one in Europe, it was kind of like anyone's game. Today it seems, this was a foregone conclusion.
I was kind of thinking that Epsilon hasn't played in a long time. They've been scrimming, but they haven't had, complete access all the time like how maybe they're used to. So maybe the lack of practice might get to them, but that's...
No, because remember, these guys, since the Omen Challenge, they went directly from there to Brussels, boot camped in Brussels.
Yeah, they boot camped a
for
long,
like
long
3
time.
weeks. Like, they were gone for like a whole month from their houses,
Jeez.
and then came straight here. So they didn't go back home after Estonia.
And they don't look out of practice, I think is the best way to say it.
Yeah, and credit where credit's due, once again, to the Epsilon organization there for, organizing that basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it gave them a ton of time to prepare, and when you're already beating teams this, like, soundly, and then you get a full month of prep for the LAN, it's pretty unlikely that anyone's going to topple them, I'd say.
I didn't write notes. I mean, there was nothing. Usually I'm like, this, everything is happening. I should write this and talk about this. I'm just like, comms were real good. Yammyn has top damage now. Like, that was just the cleanest win I think we have seen since the lastest Dignitas roster in like the weekly cups before COG came out, right? Like,
Sure.
no team has been that dominant
me too.
since actually the beginning of 2013.
My favorite part was definitely that the Anhur play from emilitoo. It was just fun to see him play like so like balls to the wall, aggro.
Jumping in everywhere.
Yeah. So much faith in the team. Let's take a look at the European bracket overall here as we move into our next and final set of the day. You can see here that Epsilon does 3-0 London Conspiracy and have guaranteed themselves a world's berth.
Congratulations.
As well as a spot in the finals here. London Conspiracy moves on to the third place match where they will face the loser of Fnatic Paradigm. And then we have the wild card after that, where it's going to be pretty surprising that either Envious or Eager is not going to make it to Worlds from North America.
That is crazy. People expected, like, guaranteed it was going to be 3 NA teams, and it was going to be, Eager, Cloud9.
It was just a question of seeding.
And then, out of nowhere, TSM loses to Enemy, and everyone in the room goes,
uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And then Envy, I mean, that final game, the Bane of Nemesis, I guess, comes back to haunt them.
They drafted no CC. That's what it was.
What?
They just drafted a team with no CC.
Exactly. That
they had a
was it,
0 CC comp. I mean, they just baited themselves in the picks and bans, basically. Sometimes that happens where you're just like, oh, and then we can make Nemesis versus Zhang Kuei, and then you get done and you're like, oh, we have a single stun.
Yeah.
And it's single target.
The only CC was a Capri pool.
That's right. Yeah.
Talking to Drelo, we were like, whoa, they had a good draft. He was like, no, we built heavily in Shell and they have no CC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And worked out perfectly.
It was pretty good, but nothing was as I think clean as what we just saw, and I don't think that we're gonna see a game or a set this weekend that will be as one-sided.
I expect that's going to be our only 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You never know in the final. Sometimes things just get crazy.
We have 2 more spots for Worlds, though.
We do.
We still have Paradigm and Fnatic. We still have the wild cards. But before that, we're going to talk to iRaffer.
Yeah, let's send it over to Kevin, the analyst, who are sitting with iRaffer, the captain of the victorious Epsilon, guaranteeing their berth at Worlds. Kevin, take it away.
Thank you, Bart. And like he said, we're joined by iRaffer, captain and support of Epsilon. DM refers to your team basically as the Moneyball team in Smite, where you grabbed 4 of the most mechanically skilled players in Smite and taught them how to play in a competitive environment. Tell me, how much of a ride has Season 2 been for you after failing to make Worlds last year with your Mortality Gaming roster?
I mean, with regionals last year, I was like really nervous, with the team. I wasn't confident in everyone's skill, It would have to be the underdogs going into it, but this team, easy.
Just so
just
confident?
easy. People were just talking too much. I was like, just go into the game, play like scrims, easy peasy.
Talk to me about the boot camp that you guys had just 2 weeks ago or something. How did that help you? Did that help your team?
I can't go into everything we did, but
that's fine.
It definitely
Obviously.
helped. There was a lot of scrims, a lot of drinking, but it was good fun. We practiced a lot versus Fnatic, and they're going to be scary on the next set.
Congratulations, though. Let's talk about the next set as well. Who are you most scared of in Europe? Is it your scrim partners, Fnatic, or do you feel like Paradigm could maybe upset them? Is that a team you've been looking at as well?
Well, as you see in Paradigm, they were struggling. They were doing sloppy calls. Fnatic don't really do that many sloppy calls in scrims, so I'd definitely be scared of Fnatic.
So coming into the later half, I think, of the split, you picked up Youngbei as a coach. Tell me how much of a part, because you were actually a dominant team, obviously, before Youngbei joined. Tell me, what's Youngbei been doing working with your team? How's he helped?
Well, we were on 14-0 before Youngbei joined, and now we're on 27-1. So you do the maths, dude.
Be careful, Youngbei.
Nah, he's on a serious note, he's done really well. He's done an awesome job. He predicted every pick and ban today. He drafted for us too. We looked over. We gave him a strong gods, weak gods. We said we didn't want to see this. Gave him the game plan, and he just worked magic. It's definitely a good addition to Epsilon.
So what's with Khepri, actually? Speaking about picks and bans, you banned it every single game. Is that something that you just don't want to deal with? Is it something you don't want to play yourself, or is it what's up with Khepri?
I don't know. I just don't think we play it right. It's something we're going to be hammering down on scrims until Worlds, because he's OP, you know? Really OP. We don't want to see it versus us. It may change before Worlds, but myself and my team wasn't confident going in with Khepri because it doesn't suit our playstyle.
Okay.
You know, we'd rather be dominant rather than the Khepri.
How confident do you feel heading into the finals, obviously? You've already qualified for Worlds. However, seeding should be pretty important. You're going to bypass, obviously, the first round of the Smite World Championship. Are you guys going to be giving it your all? Or maybe even potentially... Is there a potential that you're going to be saving some stuff? Or are you going all out in the finals?
See, I last set, I was saying, let's play this and this. I was like, no, just save it for Worlds, you know? So we want to save, you know, some sort of unique playstyles and... some lineups that we have of gods, but I doubt we'll use it in the finals. You know, we're just hyped to be at Worlds.
Yeah.
That was the #1 priority for this split.
Yeah, and I have to say, there's a lot of teams who come in as the first or second seed, and they'll win sets. Even if they're close, they kind of seem a little bit more reserved. We saw how hype Enemy was after their upset. You guys, full of energy. Even though you guys were the favorites and it was a very dominating victory, you guys were so excited. I'm happy to see you advance to the Smite World Championships. Before we let you go and head to a break, is there any final thoughts you have or anything that you want to shout out to your fans?
I love everyone who stops by on my stream. I love them all. I love just anyone who supports Epsilon. Shout out to Epsilon. And most importantly, my girlfriend. She supported me the whole way. Wish me good luck. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, iRaffer. And congratulations to Epsilon for qualifying for the Smite World Championships. Still one more team to go in Europe. It's going to be either Fnatic or Paradigm. That set coming up after a short break.